Hi guys! I normally don't do this, but I bought from Best Buy. And it's an open box, excellent condition. Most people have switched over to Amazon and all that, and normally when I get used products from Amazon, I have no problem and they come right in and look brand new. But this, at the current moment of today, this Alienware 15 is $1,800 before taxes and everything, or $2,800 through their website. And my buddy's like, hey, it's in your area, can you go pick it up for me? And we found it for $1,440 in excellent condition from Best Buy, and I went and picked it up, no problems. And this is going to be the reveal of it, the excellent condition. I've never done it before, but we'll try it out. Nice charge brick, nice and heavy. Still has the wrap on it. Let's see how many watts it is. It's an, at the current moment, this is the i9. Doesn't say what the output is on this. Output, there it is. Output, 240 watt. So it's not the big one. The big one's 300 and some. Does have the lit right there. I don't think that's gonna light. Has the other part of the power cord that plugs in. It is a special one instead of the normal one that's been around 20 years, but that one clips in, so that's cool. USA plug. Again, this is for my buddy. Best Buy's kind of throws you around and you got to go to different Best Buys. Instead of them saying, oh, we have an open box here, you got to like type in all different types of towns, and somehow my town had it. This is exactly how it came. You could see through the little hole from Best Buy. Pretty cool. Oh, this is nice and thin. So he wanted the white one. Currently there's a nice titanium looking one that's out right now, but he didn't want that. He wanted this one. This one is nice and thin. This is sexy. So it doesn't come with any paperwork, but with the service code on these, you can always get on DellSupport.com, type in your service code with Alienwares or any Dells. Service code should be, service tag should be on here somewhere. Or did they do away with them finally? I guess it's, it could be in little writing, but I'm not gonna let you guys see all that. I'm gonna be tearing this apart later. Feels really thin aluminum or plastic on the bottom. I love how thin it is. It feels nice and light. Nice vents on the side, charge port on the side, exhaust port, micro USB. This is an X15. It's gonna light up there. Fuck off. Headphone jack there. Nothing on the front. Sorry, I have somebody in my ears right now, so let's see what it looks like open. I don't see a single scratch on this thing. Maybe right there, but it's not even noticeable enough. Right there, can you see that? I don't see anything else. I would say excellent so far. Okay, so the screen just needs a little bit clean, but that scared me a little bit. Look how tiny the camera is. I can't even tell somebody's owned this. This is nice. Sorry guys. There's absolutely no dust in any of this. No stuck keys. There's a little scratch right there. Nope, rubbed right off. It was a hair. Okay, let's see if it powers on. It is dead, but for this video, let's make sure it worked. Must be totally dead. Let's go ahead and run a cord provided. Make sure it's not a DOA unit. That's a little plug compared to one of my older Alienwares. Plugging it in. Looks like it lit up right there if you guys can see that. No light on the power unit. There it goes. That was a bit iffy. I was expecting that to light up. So it's doing a rainbow effect, Claire Cross. Pretty customizable inside of the app. That isn't on. The back lights aren't on. There is a light that goes clear around this outside ring on the 15s, 18s, not the 14s. So I'm assuming this will light up. It did show this lighting up. Don't know if it's going to or not. And then that Alienware head on the top should light up. I'm just showing you how it came from them. Excellent condition. I'm definitely saying it's excellent condition. i9, 32 gigs of graphics, or 32 gigs of RAM. It has the 3070 Ti in it, 8 gigs of GPU in it. i9 12th gen, I think it is. And at the current moment, even used on Marketplace, they're running about $1,500 to $1,600. So we got a deal on this. All right, fired right up. That's all I'm going to show you guys. Stay tuned for a review on it, how I like it, and we're probably going to do a RAM upgrade. It's cheaper to do your own RAM upgrade than to pay them the $200 per stick. So thanks for watching.
To set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator.
Okay, I'm tearing it apart for a reason, because it's $200 a stick of RAM for them to put it in there, and to even order it with it pre-done that way from Alienware, it's an extra $200. So I wait a year after, and then I put the RAM in there that I decide, normally maxing out the device. But I want to tear it apart to see what RAM it has in it. That way I can buy the twin to it, because it's at 32 gigs. It may be maxed out. No, I'm thinking about it. But it's nice to know what's in it anyways. Normally I'd buy like a 8 gig and then put another 8 gig in there to make it 16, or to do the 32, there'd be an 8 in there, and then I'd buy the exact one to put another 8 in there, because there's normally 2 slots. So I took this screw out, this. These do not come out all the way. They come out until you hear them pop, 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 pop. And then stick a standard screwdriver in there and separate it, and then just pry it up, and then it slides out at you. And it has these little clips. As long as you don't live in Arizona or something, them clips should stay on there pretty well. Nothing really underneath of it. It tells you when it was built, which is pretty nice. I don't think it has a service code on it or anything. I'm not really going to show anything because I don't know what else on there. So here it is. Here's the battery that's under it. This is an X15 2022. It's cool that it has 2 fans. The battery disconnect is right here. It says motherboard, it looks like. That looks like it's going to be the keyboard. Fan control. That could be the keyboard. Who knows? Just kind of going over it a little bit. That definitely is probably the power, because I've had them before. Looks like you just pull it right off. Battery. It's a DWV-RR, 87 watt-hour. Speakers are on the side. Has a full-length heat cooler on the side. Does have different fins, or at least it looks that way. Yeah, them are tight, them aren't. They don't look like they're very easy to pull out to clean, because this one kind of goes underneath there. I do like cleaning my stuff. It does have a second slot for another M.2. It came factory with a 1 terabyte M.2. I'm kind of a Western Digital guy. I was hoping that the RAM was on this side, but now that I'm thinking, it's probably maxed out at its 32 gigabyte. So it's kind of lucky it's on the other side, and I can do the hard drive upgrade on this side. Just add another stick, make it the games, and then this is the boot and maybe photos and all that. Well, that way we don't wear that out as much. This does have Windows 11 on it, and it's burnt to the board, so we could take this out, put a new one in, and it'll reinstall it all. There is the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card. It is 2.5 and 5 gigahertz. It's not the new 6 gigahertz. Cool, it's got a little Alienware emblem on there. But yeah, I was just tearing it apart. I will tear it apart someday, because I do not like any manufacturer's thermal paste they put on there. For it looks like it's probably going to be the GPU. That's probably going to be the CPU, because that one's a lot bigger. And we did end up having, somehow it's saying it has 16 gigabytes of graphics in it with an onboard Intel for 8 gigabytes, which is kind of weird. Normally it's 4 and below. This one says it's 8, along with a 3070 Ti NVIDIA. So it's kind of weird. It's saying it's got 16. Normally the onboard on Alienware is smaller than 4, and it's claiming it's 8. But we'll do some testing and try it out, see how good it works. Did all its updates and it's ready to go. I just wanted to tear it apart and make sure everything's all kosher, since we did buy it used. It was a Phillips screwdriver to tear all that apart, by the way. that's it for this video. And the lights all did come on. They look beautiful. Thanks for watching.